All right, we've taken on the Bears. We'll take a look at the roster. Cole Kmet's a solid tight end.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys put together a strong opening month, winning 3 out of 4 to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
First play of the game.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Caleb going to throw right away. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Caleb Williams already a X-Factor.
Here's Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here comes the Bears punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Got him in. That's Liggett. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed.
Ooh, that was bad. I threw it way too
Just
late.
didn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
So on 4th down, Matthew Hayball on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Bears take over. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Johnson.
And it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by Will Jackson. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Here we go.
Young will set to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Young going to give to Brooks.
He'll take the knock in.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Take it all day.
Jonathan Brooks with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. Luther Burden. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 45-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Ooh, I missed that.
Nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. To throw, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. You look at this Carolina defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively, because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To the air, Williams. Now pass complete to Moore. And they're going to mark him down
over the field.
maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 12-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Williams going to look to throw again.
And he's going to go down.
Damn, get 2 sacks already.
17.
So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal.
From the left hash, this from 34. Santos' kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That caught by Trimble.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Carolina.
On play action, Young.
This is caught by McMillan.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Here we go.
Now here's Young.
Oh, I was trying to
He'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Here's Matthew Hayball now.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
I can't make us.
On 4th down is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this
Come on,
one
come on,
is
come on.
right
All right, there we
down
go.
the middle. And they
thought
push
it
the
said
lead
field
up
goal.
to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
In trouble, and he's taken
got
down.
him. Oh, he got a second sack.
It'll
No,
go as
third
a
sack of the
a
season.
loss of 3, and in turn, it
I need my
takes
pass
us to a
rushing
4th
game.
down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 30, right?
I didn't want to pump fake it. Oh, if I didn't pump fake it, he had a lot of room.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Kind of mad I pump
As a
faked
defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
Oh,
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The
Oh,
contact
that
caught
RB.
the
Yeah, the
ball
running
free, and it's
back.
4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a
is
net of 40 following a
He's going to lead our
7-yard
defense
return.
And they will
for the
take
whole
over 1st
entire
and 10.
franchise.
Throwing is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he goes out right around the 39. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
In motion goes the tight end.
From the gun, here's Williams.
Pressure comes in.
He's already got
brought down.
5
It's a
tackles in
Panther
this
sack.
game. And that's his first sack of
It'll
the
go
season.
in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
Oh, under pressure.
Fourth
They
sack
got
on the
him
season.
again. Looks
Third.
like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life.
Kind of
in this
makes me want to
first
root for
half.
Carolina
Brandon, that's
Panthers
5
this year.
sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we
I
get some
think
more
they have a
guys in here to
sneakily,
block,
like a
please? Because
sneaky
if we
good
don't,
team.
we're going to need another quarterback.
I know they traded.
Covers there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44.
What's his name?
And that will
I
come the
can't think of his
offense as
name
they
right
take over.
Trade him back to the
The
Vikings.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see
you
somebody
do it,
break
you
away,
get-
whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Let's go now.
Young to throw it.
Oh,
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Ready.
Young to throw it. A quick throw knocked away.
Wait. Did he get hit? Oh, he did. He stopped. Okay, that's why.
Complete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Touchdown Panthers.
TD.
Ted McMillan, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns.
He does got
That's
hands.
just how they drew
He's
it
not
up,
fast,
CD.
but
His
he's got
first
hands.
read
He's
was
tall and
there,
fast.
got it to him
Well, he's tall
quickly, and into the end
possessive.
zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bears.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Oh, we're bringing the
They'll
blitz
go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Here's Williams. The quick slant caught. And he is in. Touchdown,
Yeah.
Chicago. DJ Moore, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
Makes the score Panthers.
So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now Young. Forced out to his left. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
2 yards to go, second down.
Here we go.
To throw, Young. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime
Our look
report.
around the NFL starts now in Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the Saints in the NFC South. And this is Christian Watson. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. The Falcons move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's Jaden Daniels. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Commanders do, however, find themselves trailing at the half. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. This one's gone to the half, and it's the Buccaneers on top in this one at halftime. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Damn, ETN has 82 yards on 2 rushes.
Scott, thank you very much. We are
finally
ready
turned
to
into
get
that run
started
team I
here
wanted to be.
with the second half.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield. Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Now Young.
I should have just hit X instead of he made
He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here is Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw. Williams. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Looking to throw. Williams.
Sacks.
The Panther rush
How
too
had
strong.
6
They
sacks?
get there and
That's
take him
insane.
down. Here comes the Bears punter now.
We're going to put
As
pass
he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Now it's Horn. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 plus. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
Could he move? Flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards.
Illegal block.
And let's check on the call.
Offense.
Man, sometimes you just need to go down and stop fighting. 1, still up. 2, 3. God. He got hit into a spear.
All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time, they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Looking to throw. Young.
Got a man. That's Liggett.
And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers.
Cut. 33. Ready.
A run out of the gun with Brooks.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Bears' 38-yard line.
Young will set to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Let's go.
And he's got it.
It's nice to get the deep ball to him for once.
Ted McMillan.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Panthers are able to widen their advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh, Reese dropped it.
Intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. He'll drop this one off to Swift. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw is Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw, Williams. And he's wrapped up. Taken down.
7 sacks.
They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers about ready to take over. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Ready up.
looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set. 6, ready.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second down at the 25-yard line.
Down.
Man, I'm trying to get this play off. Young just
And
walking
as
to
they
the
come
line.
to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
From the 25, here's a second down and 9.
Set, ready. Set.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Offense.
So the penalty there for a block in the back.
And that's when you normally see a blocker put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
Let's go.
Throwing. Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Panthers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Young.
Oh,
I had him.
way
He
too
was
late when I
open, but
noticed
he
it.
couldn't get.
way too late. I had it right there. Should have hit X. I had X and I had ETN. I waited too long to see it.
To him, it's incomplete.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
That's out to the flat for Swift.
7 yards there and a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
That's to the right side, caught by Burden.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
To the air, Williams. Pass caught by Burden.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. This is Swift on the counter.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
Throwing is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air once more. Williams.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
8 sacks is
In for the sack, Deion Jones.
brings up
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
Ah, I thought I could get it. I thought my three could get it through a line.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 5-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Carolina getting set to take the field. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 71 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Young to throw it.
They'll find McMillan here.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Young to throw.
That one complete till again.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Smith, ready.
Going
Of course, my line. I think this game is so
hurt the
scripted
average a
sometimes.
bit.
I really think this game is scripted sometimes.
This time they're able to get him behind the line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Here's
Game
first
is
and 10.
scripted.
Back to throw. He'll get this off to Swift.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Now second down and a few inches. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back to throw.
There's
And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
On fourth down, here's Williams.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Let's go. Defense wins games.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
All right.
So for the Panthers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
Oh, no. Miles
Meanwhile, for the
Garrett.
Bears, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo
We
Bills.
barely threw the ball, to be honest.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bro, it's just a tackling machine. That's still insane. But we do have, like, the best... We do have the best O-line in the game, I believe. No one cares about the NFL Team Pass. Get that off. All right. This is the guy. I want him and the other guy to be like Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis. It's my goals. So let's see. Let's take a look at our finances. Salary. Who's our highest paid? Total. Damn, we're gonna take some hits in his later years. I wish we could get to choose to front load or back load the contract. But we have locked him in for 7 years, so he'll be 32. Yeah, how much is our line worth? 200 million, 250 million, 300 million, $320 million is our value of our offensive line total for like all their contracts. That's crazy. I really need to start training. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to put him at full pads on. Which one is it? Ah, Princely. Wow, we're getting this storyline again. Can you believe it? Why does he keep giving this to us? Alright, let's see who they think we're going to take in this draft. Hey, they got us being a top 3 team this year? Well, we do need a center. I think center is our weakest spot on the line. Look at that beautiful A+, A+, A+ line. That's what you need. Let's see. Probably end up taking a center. I wish I could just keep him full pads the whole time.
Ready. Black 40. Set. Here we go. Here we go. 45. What? Ready. Set. Hut. 10 black. Hut. Hut.
Easy drill, in and out. I don't think we're going to do him. We'll just let him get the bronze medal. I can't do those DB battles like that. I'm good at playing zone.
Down.
More than man on this game.
Red 38. Ready? Set, ready. 33, yellow, set. Let's go. 60 red. Set, go.
Of course, we're going to work on the backup quarterback because he's going to be our, hopefully, backup for a very long time. Like, I just need that steady, constant backup. I don't want to be getting a new quarterback as my backup every single year.
Ready? 60. Let's go. Ready? Come on, set. Let's go. Here we go, set. Ready? Set. Set. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Go. Down. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready. Here we go. Let's go. Set up. Ready?
P.I.
Ready?
Nah, not really. Ball wasn't in the air, but illegal. Whatever the ruling is.
Ready? Come on, set! Come on, set! Hut.
Ah, we messed up.
Ready! Set, hut.
God, I hate this drill. I wish I can get in closer. Come on, game.
Ready!
I keep thinking I'm gonna, like, hit it. just frustrating.
Down.
Sometimes I can just do this perfect every time, and then, like... All right, we got the gold. Woo! I hate that drill. Bro gets another upgrade already. How is an 85 already? Problem is, when it comes time to pay him, we might have an issue. What do you get? Nice. Oh, Thursday night football. Yeah, I think we're a run first team.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. But tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys certainly playing with some confidence right now. 4-1 to start the season. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
We got Miles Garrett right now.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
You look at this Browns defense.
They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact. And that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
The numbers for Brooks a week ago.
14 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Young off the play fake. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3rd and 19.
Young now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them.
They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, it's Shedeur Sanders.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
That's caught left side by Judy.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Come on.
Here's Sanders.
And incomplete on the deep ball. The Browns send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fielded at the 43. A punt of 46, a return of 5.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's run well here in the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend.
Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Young. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
We're backed up here. tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
So on fourth down, Matthew Hayball on to punt.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Oh,
and a
let's
great
go.
job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team, and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
They'll run for it with Algier.
Oh, no.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot
Wow,
race.
97 yards.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Damn, I got caught up on the line. And then I guess my defender decided to disengage and block him.
Tyler Algier. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. Now Young.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. You look at this Browns defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Young will set to throw.
I need to read that better.
And this is incomplete.
Hold on, let me see. I just need to read that better. I should have thrown it right there before he cut, but I thought it was man, and I thought he got juked. Yep, that's on me.
Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
It'll be Young again.
No,
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Young.
That is caught.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
So the big gain all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Dancing to his left.
Oh, thank God that got dropped.
Almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the...
I don't know why. I feel like the game knows you're about to throw it to them. But that's just a bad...
Safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together.
Gives it to Algier to start things off.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Throwing, Sanders. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Sanders to throw.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, here's Shadur.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
They go play action. Young.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field.
Oh, he fumbled again. That's his 3rd fumble.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it?
I need more 14 plays.
They dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. To throw is Sanders. He gets that one complete to Ricks. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Sanders. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. To throw now. Here's Sanders.
I feel like this game.
That's complete.
I feel like this game hates us. Look at that. None of my players go to the ball.
I have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready, punching, 18.
Sanders. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Josie Jewell, the linebacker, getting the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, it's Shador. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. As Sanders has it poked free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Strip sack.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
11 yards and a Panther first down. Throwing, Young. To the left side, he's got McMillan. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. 2nd down and 8. Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll throw again. Young. He's got it again. That's complete.
Come on.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Here's Matthew Hayball now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Starting the drive with Algier. And he's across the 43, extra yards to the 43. 108 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Here's Sanders. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second and 6.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready, go.
Back to throw. Sanders. Open man. He completes it to Judy. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's good. 4-8.
Operating from the gun. Sanders. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
A 52-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Yellow 22. Ready.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right.
right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
We get a look at the Carolina defense as they work their way into position. They're losing here as we begin the third quarter, trying to stop this from being a bigger deficit.
And I used to play for a coach who always talked about getting the other team's attention. And in this case, they want to let them know that you're going to do the dictating from here on out, not the other way around.
Trying to impose their will as we start the third.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Let's go now. Craft all 80.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
All right, that's 2. Just needs one more tackle for loss or sack.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
He'll take it at the 42. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Young to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
There's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
They go play action now. Sanders. Pass caught by Fannin.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Pass.
Well, at least one thing is, though, he got his upgrade. I guess that's a good thing.
Protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Another sack.
Pressure coming, and they got him once again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. Third down. Here's Algier.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now Young.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
That one complete to Ligon.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Young.
He'll find McMillan here.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here is Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
He'll get it inside the 20.
But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And it's caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
He's got
Warren's first touchdown.
From a yard out.
And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out.
The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Throwing, Sanders. Setting up the
Oh,
screen.
that's the
Here's
hustle.
Algier.
Yeah.
They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Now it's Horn. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Not pressing.
Looking to throw, Young. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest, and a first down. Now here's Young. And he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for number 18. Incomplete. Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now back to throw.
Oh, come on.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Algier going straight ahead. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shadur. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be stopped at the 30.
Hey, I bet the dude didn't even juke, but my DB went the wrong way. Oh no, they blocked it. No, he just stops. Why? Dude's not even juking. I don't understand logic in this game.
5, but not before he picks up 7 yards. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Pass taken in.
Always
barely and they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18.
That's good.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Algier gets the toss right.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Sanders to throw.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
He hit his first. Now this from 43.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Panthers now set to take over offensively.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Young to throw it.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. Young now. Trying to set up the screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Did I have a tight end? No. I sure threw it the Y. Y could have gotten it almost, maybe.
Good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
18 Cardinal.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
9 yards. And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
They'll stick with Algier. And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's... So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football. All the
Come on, speed. Still no speed. We got a bye week. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Get some food, play some hair.